Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4, and happy Sunday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in wildcard weekend, so this is our first playoffs with our London Black Knights. So they're hosting their first game at Olympic Stadium for the postseason. I know I'm really hyped for that. We battle off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I hope we advance to the divisional, then the conference championship, and then the Super Bowl, and hopefully win it. So we'll show you the playoff bracket and see how it goes. So the Las Vegas Raiders for the AFC and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the NFC both have a first round bye. So this means we have to play in the wild card, which gives us a bonus thing. We get more episodes out of it. So we get one more episode than we usually would if you would skip first round bye. So we're facing off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're hosting them. The Tennessee Titans are hosting the Baltimore Ravens, and the Cleveland Browns will host the Pittsburgh Steelers for the AFC. The NFC, the Dallas Cowboys will host the Chicago Bears. The Detroit Lions will host the Philadelphia Eagles, and the New York Giants will be hosting the Arizona Cardinals. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff.
Today, from London, England, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. As we'll see Andy Dalton and the London Black Knights taking on Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is kickoff time here at Olympic Stadium in London. So Golden Tate will be ready to return for the London Black Knights. So he was formerly on our London Bulldogs franchise, but he retired, so he gets stopped at the 32-yard line. We get to see Andy Dalton stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So I am going to use the dagger pass play on first down and 10 from the 32. So Andy Dalton, he is going to throw this football pretty deep to Rob Gronkowski. So that results in a first down and 10. 41 yards though. That was really impressive by Gronk. So this will, as a result, will be a first and 10. We're going to be at the 28-yard line. So Andy Dalton, he's back to pass. He is going to throw this to Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown gets the first touchdown in the London Black Knights postseason history, and the Black Knights will lead this 7-0 here in London. Alright, it is first down and 10, so they're going to use the single back formation, the Jacksonville Jaguars. So Gardner Minshew, he's going to hand this off to Devontae Green, the University of Alabama product. He gains about 2 yards or so on that play, so this will be a second down and 8 from the 39 here in London. So they're going to throw this to Tyler Eifert. That's going to be a first down, and he will gain 15 yards on that pass. So first and 10, 46-yard line. So it appears that he is going to hand it off to Devontae Green, and he actually lost a yard on that play, so this will be a second and 11 now. So we're going to blitz here on the defense. So second and 11 now from the 47. And it looks like they are going to throw this to DJ Chark Jr. That's going to be a first down for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we're going to use some zone coverage here, and they are at the 35-yard line. So I'm guessing they're going to hand this off to Devontae Green, and Devontae Green gets stopped at the 32. 3 rushes, 4 yards for him. We're going to blitz here on second down and 7 from the 32-yard line. So it looks like they're going to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. Quan Alexander for London, that's us, appears to be down and injured. I hope he returns soon, but if not, he won't. But we still got a lot of great defense. We're at a 91 overall, and we recover the fumble. Leonard Floyd appears that he recovered that fumble, so they lose the football, and we're going to use a running play featuring Todd Gurley, one of my favorite running backs on this team. So I'm going to hand this off to Todd Gurley. We were supposed to use Leonard Fournette in today's episode, but he is injured. Speaking of injury, Quan Alexander, dislocated shoulder. He cannot return for the game, so he will not be able to return because of his injury. So Andy Dalton will hand this off to Todd Gurley, and that will be the end of the first quarter. All right, 3rd down and 4 from the 48-yard line. So Andy Dalton, he is going to throw this to Justin Jefferson, the LSU product, and he claims a reception. He jumps on in for his first touchdown of the game. So the Black Knights will lead this 14-0, 52-yard touchdown. All right, now 1st down and 10 from the 31. They're going to hand this off to Devontae Green. And he has 4 rushes, 7 yards on that play. 2nd and 7 now from the 34. So it appears that Gardner Minshew, he is going to throw this football. That's going to be incomplete. 2 for 4, 26 yards. And he has not scored any touchdowns in this game. And this will be a 3rd and 7 now from the 34-yard line. And they're actually going to throw this to Tyler Eifert. So he gets a 1st down and 10. So they're at the 47. They're going to move the chains here. And they're at the 47. So this will be a 1st and 10 from the 47. So they're going to hand this off to Devontae Green. He gets stopped at the 49. So this will be a 2nd and 9 now for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So Jacksonville, it appears that they're going to do a passing play, and they throw way too deep, actually, and that will be a 3rd down and 9 from the 49-yard line. We're going to blitz here on defense, so they're at the 49, 3rd and 9, and they're actually going to do a passing play, actually, and that will not be a 1st down, so this will be a 4th and 9, so we're going to be ready to return the punt with Antonio Brown, the former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver and cover athlete of Madden NFL 19. So Jacksonville punts this out. It ends up in the 22, and we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, we're going to use halfback inside zone on 1st down and 10. Andy Dalton hands this off to Todd Gurley, so he gains 4 yards on that play. So this will be a 2nd and 6 now. We're going to flip the other side still using the same exact play, but I'm just going to run it with Gurley, and I don't get the 1st down. 5 rushes, 44 yards for him. 3rd down and 3 now. We're going to use some inside zone. Hopefully we can get a 1st down or possibly a touchdown. So we do get the 1st down, which is good. And we're going to take a timeout. Okay, 1st and goal. We're at the 10-yard line. Todd Gurley, he runs it. He gains 4 yards there. We're going to take another timeout. And we are at 2nd and goal now from the 4-yard line. So they're going to hand this off to Todd Gurley. And he gets stopped at the 1. So this will be a 3rd and goal. Clock's winding down. So Dalton, he is going to hand this off to Todd Gurley. And he gets a touchdown for the London Black Knights. So this will be his first rushing touchdown of the game. We'll see you guys in the 2nd half. All right, this will end the 1st half. So the Jacksonville Jaguars are attempting a long field goal, but they are going to be at the 30. So is the kick going to be good? The answer will be yes. So it's now going to be a 21-3 lead here for the London Black Knights. Okay, now 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line, and it is Gardner Minshew. He throws his football pretty deep there. It goes out of bounds. Nobody caught it. 2nd down and 10 now here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So they are going to throw the football. CJ Mosley gets a sack. So Ed Oliver claims that fumble, and it looks like he's going to get a touchdown out of this one. So that will be a 27-3 lead here in London. So we're going to take a break. All right, now 4th and 7 from the 38-yard line. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to punt this away. So Antonio Brown will be ready to return the punt here for London. So they get stopped at the 34 there. We get to see Joe Flacco step onto the field for the first time in this episode. He's going to play the third, possibly the fourth quarter. But Flacco, he is ready to throw this football to Austin Bleakney. That's going to be a first down for a gain of 16 yards. So that will be Bleakney's first postseason reception. And we're going to move the chains here. We're going to put in Marcus Gilbert and have Austin Bleakney place for Rob Gronkowski. So this will be a first down and 10. So Joe Flacco, Super Bowl 47 MVP. He throws this to Bleakney, and that was incomplete. So I think Mike Pouncey for London Black Knights offensive line appears to be down and hurt. I still can't tell the difference between who, because they are identical twins. They were both born on the same day, July 24th, 1989. But Bleakney claims a 41-yard reception, and we're going to use a sluggo seam pass play again on first and goal from the 10. So Flacco, he's going to throw this to Bleakney. Incomplete pass, 2 for 4. Mike Pouncey, he has a bruised shoulder, but he is going to come back, which is a positive thing to see. For second and goal, I am going to throw this to Gronk, incomplete. So I'm going to have to change this up now. So I am going to put in Antonio Brown, and I'm going to put in some Austin Bleakney. Hopefully he can get his first touchdown of the postseason. So Joe Flacco, he is going to throw this to Austin Bleakney. That will be a 4th and goal. So 4th and goal from the 5. And he has 3 receptions, 61 yards there. And we're going to use a quick slants route on 4th down and goal. So Flacco, he is ready to throw this football. He's going to pass it to Austin Bleakney. That's going to be a touchdown. And they will lead this one 36-3 here at Olympic Stadium. Okay, first down and 10 here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Devontae Green, he does claim a first down there. So he has 7 rushes, 21 yards. And he averages 3 yards per carry. So there's only 16 seconds left in this third quarter before we advance on to the final quarter of the football game. And we will win this one big time over the Jacksonville Jaguars. They've only scored a field goal in this whole game. So they haven't scored any touchdowns. They're going to hand this off to Devontae Green, and he will get stopped at the 43. So this ends the third quarter here in London. All right, now third down and 5 now, beginning of the fourth quarter from the 43-yard line here in London. So this will be a 4th and 5. So they are going to try to convert on 4th down from the 43. So it appears that they are going to throw the football, and that's going to be incomplete. So this will be a first down and 10. So we're going to play some offense. We're going to use Flacco just because this is only the fourth quarter, and I just wanted to play just 2 quarterbacks in today's episode. So Joe Flacco, he is going to throw this to Justin Jefferson, and he claims a first down, 5 for 8, 90 yards. So if he gets another first down here for London, he will have at least 100 yards passing in today's episode. So Flacco, he is going to throw this to Gronk, and that is going to be a first down. So 6 for 9, 107 yards, and a touchdown. So we're going to move the chains here and get some first down. So we're going to run the football with Todd Gurley. So Joe Flacco hands it off to Gurley. He gets stopped at the 13. Randy Gregory for the Jacksonville Jaguars D-line appears to be shaken up and injured, so he may or may not return in this episode. Who knows? But Todd Gurley, he's going to run the football. He gets stopped at the 5, so he has 11 carries, 72 yards, and at least one touchdown in this episode. So this will be a 1st and goal from the 5. So Flacco, he's going to hand this off to Todd Gurley, and he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. Okay, they are at the 10-yard line, so 1st down and 10. So they're going to throw this football to Tyler Eifert. He gets a 1st down there, so this will be a 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. So this will be 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter before we advance on to the divisional round. So it will be a 2nd and 10 now. So he is going to throw this football to Eifert, and that will be stopped at the 29. 3rd down and 2 now. And it looks like they're going to use a blitz here on the defense. So 3rd and 2 from the 29. And they throw this football, and that will be basically the end of the football game. So the London Black Knights win their 1st game in postseason history by the final score of 42-3 here in London at Olympic Stadium. So next weekend, and Gardner Minshew gets sacked. Ed Oliver has 0.5 sacks. So 2nd and 20. This ends the game right here. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future, and we'll see you at statistics. Alright, Andy Dalton, 158.3 passer rating, 4 for 4, 144 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Joe Flacco, 6 for 9, 107 yards, and a touchdown on the day. Todd Gurley, 13 carries, 87 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Devontae Green, 8 carries, 26 yards. Tyler Eifert, he had 7 receptions, 96 yards, and no touchdowns. Austin Bleakney had 66 yards, 1 touchdown. Justin Jefferson and Antonio Brown all claimed touchdowns offensively. Jerry Hughes had 1.5 sacks. Devon Hamilton had 1 sack. So did C.J. Mosley and Jordan Poyer. Ed Oliver and Sheldon Rankins had 0.5 sacks. There were no INTs. There were a couple forced fumbles, though, and I'm thinking none of them will return for touchdowns. And that basically wraps it up. We'll see you guys at divisional round.